So first of all, thank you very much for organizing this event. So we get to practice our pitches.
Good.
Secondly, yeah. So I'll start with my pitch. So basically, this name of the startup is Jamun, and at Jamun we deliver medicines within 30 minutes. So let's understand how we came up. So let me explain some user personas to you. So meet Mohanlal. So it is difficult for him every time to go out and buy medicines. Why?
Hmm.
Because he is aged, right? And considering the fact that many nuclear families are now increasing in India, especially. So many old age people are not living with their own children. So
Hmm.
it's very difficult for them to go out every time to get medicine. Also, unfortunately, they are not tech savvy and they cannot order online. So meet
Right.
Shreya. She has a baby to take care of and she needs medicines urgently. How does she get it? Next slide, please. Meet Karan. He is busy and again, if he orders medicines online, he has to wait 1 to 2 days for it to arrive.
Okay.
Meet Yash. He needs 5 minutes for his dad, but is able to find only 3 of them. So how is he going to get the rest 2 of the medicines? How much medical stores will he go?
Okay.
So here is solution to all this problem. 30-minute delivery for all people who need medicines urgently in emergency. Alongside that, you avoid the inconvenience of going to multiple pharmacy stores. And just you have to go and just order on us. We take care of the entire process of the hassle of going from one store to another. The third thing is WhatsApp ordering, which opens us a huge market in India, where 80% of customers are non-tech savvy customers. Next slide, please. So here is our mission to provide a hassle-free experience by delivering all the required medicines very quick. And our vision is to become India's first go-to company in medicine delivery. Next slide,
So,
please.
Vitrag,
Yeah.
are you just delivering and the machine the medicine that you're picking up is from other pharmacies?
Yes, ma'am. As of now, the model is marketplace completely, but we are soon going to move to inventory model. Basically, we will move to hybrid model.
What does
So
that
we'll
mean?
be
You're
inventory
gonna
plus
do
market.
inventory yourself? You're gonna
Yeah,
become a pharmacy
yeah,
yourself?
yeah. So just taking 30 seconds quick to explain that part. So here is the reason why we are moving from marketplace to inventory. So after doing marketplace model from last 3 months, we have observed several problems. The first problem is that since we are dealing with the end player of the supply chain, we're not able to get some good margins in between. We are not able to make money, right? Also, we are taking hit on unit economics due to high delivery costs. So that's the reason, main reason why we are moving to inventory model.
But the
Also,
inventory model is a very capital intensive model.
yeah, ma'am, I definitely understand that, but we don't have any other option. The reason being that there have been 1 to 2 examples where we have delivered incorrect medicine because it was fault of the pharmacy store. So in the marketplace model is completely broken. We cannot have quality control in place to check how the correct medicines are being dispatched. We are not able to make margins and a lot of other problems. That is why we
Okay,
decided
so
to
in
move.
that case, your competitive landscape changes completely
Exactly.
because there are already online pharmacies in India and many of them.
Yeah. So here's the market size. I'll quickly go through it. So $27.8 billion is market size of Indian retail pharmacy, basically the mom and pop stores. And the online pharmacy is worth $416 million. So the net market size is $28.2 billion. And we consider ourselves, we consider the Indian online retail pharmacy as well as the online pharmacy both as our market sizes because we are using WhatsApp to reach every single person, right? And WhatsApp is the only app that every single person uses in India. So we believe that we can capture 1.5% of this opportunity, which is $431 million opportunity in the next 5 years. Next slide, please. So here is our unique business model. We will have our own dark stores, right? This allows us to keep up with huge inventory. Alongside that, in case there are instances where we are not able to complete the entire stock, then we will take help of the pharmacy stores. So this hybrid model allows us to make money. At the same time, it allows us to complete the entire order and deliver the 30-minute experience. Next slide, please. So here are our unit economics. In medicine, 700 rupees is the average order value. Considering we make 9% margins, we are able to make 63 rupees on every unit order, of which 45 to 50 rupees is average delivery cost, which varies as per the demand. And we make around 15 to 20 rupees on every single order, which makes our unit economics positive.
That's a terrible unit economics. Because on top of this, you're
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
have to go through tremendous amount of operating expenditure, marketing expenditure, inventory. I don't think the unit economics work.
yeah, ma'am. It doesn't work, and that's the reason they would arrive at profitability in third or fourth year. The reason is only if we scale and
Unit economics have to work. If your unit economics don't work, then you never become profitable.
that's true. Absolutely.
So
So here is our traction. Yeah,
I'm not at all
so
comfortable with this business because I don't see how this business makes money and how you're going to
yeah,
finance this huge inventory. You want to have full inventory in multiple, you want to deliver in 30 minutes. So you need last
yeah,
mile delivery. That means you need last mile stocks. You need pharmacies all over the place. You need inventory all over the place. This is a massively capital intensive venture and the unit economics don't work. So I think this business is a no go.
I'll surely take your feedback and work towards it. Uh, so continuing forward, here's the competitor analysis. All our competitors take minimum 1 to 2 days to deliver. Sometimes in tier 2, tier 3 cities, it even takes 3 to 4 days. Where we win is our strong USP is to deliver very, very, very quick,
But you will
right?
not be able to deliver on that value proposition. It is financially impossible to deliver on that value proposition.
So, like, you mean we won't be able to raise money, right, due to our unit economics?
See,
Maybe that.
to do 30-minute delivery on the kind of
Okay.
value proposition you're talking about, you need full stock inventory for a pharmacy, close within a 30-minute radius. Let's say you're covering one
True.
city. You need multiple pharmacy locations like that across the city within the 30-minute radius, including traffic, which means you need quite a lot of locations per city to be able to deliver at this level. And that just building that inventory, buying that inventory is going to be so expensive, which makes this company very difficult to get it off the ground because nobody's going to finance this venture.
Just one thing, ma'am. So basically, as you said that we would need multiple inventories in a single city. I think that's not the case. The reason being that, as per our analysis, if we build the inventory at the center of city, the maximum time in which we are able to deliver is 40 to 45 minutes, right? And we are going to deliver only in those locations where we would be able to deliver in the given time frame. Let's say there is a point A which is going to take like 1.5 hours to deliver. We are not going to deliver in those locations.
Okay,
So that is why we will not set up
I mean, the best
multiple
you can do,
inventories.
I
So
think the best you can do is take one city, do one location, and the 30-minute radius around that location, and figure out what are the unique economics of that. How much does it cost you inventory building wise? How much inventory investment do you need to even get this off the ground? Do you have that
we'll
number?
share
Do you
that.
know what is the
Yeah,
inventory
I know,
cost?
I know.
What is the
Yeah.
number?
So okay. So if I tell you in Indian rupees, if that is comfortable,
Yeah.
it is 1 crore rupees. We need to raise, and out of 1 crore rupees, 40 crore, sorry, it's 40 lakh will be used for buying the inventory.
40 lakhs worth of inventory is what you need for one location.
Correct. And this 40 lakh worth of inventory is generally the time 2 to 3 times of a small pharmacy shop. So considering as per data, a small pharmacy shop is able to achieve 40 to 50% fulfillment rate. We would be able to achieve
Okay.
around 70 to 80% fulfillment rate at least. And as we serve the locations, we get the data, and this inventory fulfillment rate improves with time.
So if you are catering to one of the major metros, pick one, doesn't matter whichever, how many of these 40 lakh inventory locations do you need to cater to a full city? one of the major metros?
I guess for a major metro, let's say only for Mumbai, we would need like at least two dark stores
How many?
to two dark stores for only Mumbai.
You only need two for Mumbai. I don't buy it.
No, I'm not
I
taking
don't buy it.
entire Mumbai. I'm just taking only Mumbai now. Let's say there is so Mumbai comprises of a lot of cities, Andheri, Bandra, right, Mulund, Ghatkopar. There are a lot of cities, and I'm just talking about a particular city. If you talk about Mumbai, then every small city is going to take one dark store, which is going to be 50 to 60 dark stores.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think your colleague there is responding to the question. Just a second. Let me
good.
read what Jainam is answering. Ma'am, for Bangalore and Pune, we need 8 to 10 stores each. That is more like it.
Yeah,
That would be my calculation. You need about 8 to 10
yeah,
stores each. So that means you're talking about um, 3 point, 3 to 3.5, maybe even 3 to 4 crores per city is your investment needed.
yeah,
And for Mumbai, you need 25 to 30 stores. That is exactly right for traffic issues. That's exactly right. So
yeah.
so for you to be able to do anything at scale, the the cost of inventory and location management is very substantial. So it is a high capital intensity venture.
True, that's true.
May I ask a question?
What do you suggest? Like should we not go on with the inventory model? Because in the marketplace model, there is absolutely no way to make money. There are no margins, zero margins there.
Is there margin in the inventory model? That's the question that I'm struggling with. I'm not sure if there's enough margin in the see this unit economics slide that you're putting up here. If you make 15 rupees per order of a 700 rupees, does that give you enough margin to cover the rest of the cost? Because this is not just the driver and the
Okay,
delivery. There's also
so yeah,
there's inventory
I'll tell
cost, there's
you.
location cost, there's all kinds of other things that you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
finance.
So
General administration, marketing, there's all kinds of other things that you have to finance.
true, true, true.
Why don't
So
you
considering
just
we have
stay on the app? But why do you need to do all these things? Because I mean, having a great app for elders that matches the kids, their children who love them and want to make sure that they get access to the medicine in the rural area. Why not just have a great app to begin with? And then
Carlos, hang on, please.
get your point.
I'm going to run out of time because there are other people I need to handle. There is a very, very serious question on unit economics that I need to get through to the
Yeah, all right.
folks at Janum. So just give me a moment to finish this conversation before you budge in. So
Yeah,
so what I'm saying, Vitrag and Jainam, is this. If your margin is just 15 rupees per order, from that you're going to have to cover a number of other line items. Have you modeled those line items? You have to cover the entire staffing cost, right, of your venture. You have
yeah,
to cover
we
the
have concept.
inventory cost. You have to I mean you're right now, the 63 rupees is based on it's the gross margin of the inventory, right?
True, true. Yeah,
And then you have the delivery cost. So here you have in the margin equation that you have presented so far, you've covered inventory cost and the driver delivery cost. But what about
yeah,
all these other pieces? Like drivers will need cars or vans to deliver, or motorbikes, whatever.
yeah,
They will need vehicles to deliver. You will need staffing. there's
yeah.
there's a whole
So
staffing
yeah,
equation there's marketing cost. You haven't calculated customer acquisition cost. So is $15 margin per unit enough to cover all of those costs, and at what level does that become
so ma'am,
viable?
yeah. So we have calculated each and every cost in detail, and the conclusion is that we will have to serve 150 to 200 orders every single day, right? In order to achieve a break-even. We have considered everything: rent, we have
Okay.
considered marketing costs, each and everything is being considered. So
And
it's just the game of scale.
what is your
Yeah.
assumption on customer acquisition to get to that $150 to $200? I mean, 200 rupees, sorry, for per day, or 200 orders per day. Sorry, 150, 200 orders per day.
Assumption as in what kind of assumption? Like
How are you
I
going
did
to
not
acquire those
get.
customers? You're going to have to acquire those
Oh,
customers.
yeah, sure. Got it. So a go-to-market is that as of now, the offline-based marketing has really worked well, right?
What based
Alongside
marketing?
that, the offline-based marketing where we distribute pamphlets, where we have used billboards, right? Alongside that, we have also ran Instagram and Facebook ads in our vicinity, in our area, right? And apart from that, we have did bulk marketing on WhatsApp. So those things have worked for us.
Is any of this tested?
Yeah, ma'am, we have generated a traction of around 2 lakh rupees using these methods in the last 3 months.
How many customers is that coming from?
Okay, there is 110 customers and a total 296 orders.
Okay. I would like you to really figure out what customer acquisition channel is working well and at what price point. What you have to have a very precise number for customer acquisition and ideally an online customer acquisition channel.
Okay.
Not pamphlet,
That's very good.
billboard, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, blah, blah, blah. I want one thing that works repeatably at an affordable price point at scale that can meet the kinds of numbers and figure out what is the cost structure of that.
Sure, got that.
Okay.
That's great feedback. We will surely improve it. We'll surely work on that.
Okay. So that's something that if you're presenting this business plan, you're going to have to provide kind of an analysis of how this thing scales, because I mean, I guess you can do this as a bootstrap business if you can raise 40 lakhs or a crore from friends and family, then you can get this thing started and rolling and grow it gradually. But if you want to do it as a venture funded company, then you're going to need to provide a scaling path.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? You're assuming you want to raise funds, but raise funds, and how does that, how does an investor get return on investment? That is not, maybe you have it somewhere else, but I haven't seen it. So for me, the margins are thin, which means that you have to be very, and it's the first impression any investor will get. And I'm kind of role playing with you as an investor right now.
Yeah.
The first impression that the investor gets is, my goodness, the margins are really thin. How do I build a scalable, worthwhile business out of this? And profitability is high. Investors always want high profitability business models. So the minute you present a low profitability business model, they'll want to know, okay, what is the point of building this business? Okay, so work on that, and if you need help,
Sure.
I'll go over how to use 1M by 1M.